Good evening, everybody. First, let's give honor to God for allowing us to be back here for this third podcast. Truly thankful and honored for Him giving me the opportunity and the ability to be able to just reach out to you and talk to you a little bit about choices on this A Choice podcast, because ultimately it's your choice. It's your choice to be thankful for the things that you've received in your life. It's your choice to be thankful and grateful for everything that you receive. That's why this third episode is called Thankful. Because for me personally, when I wake up in the morning, I tell God thank you. I thank Him for keeping me in my right mind, waking me up with active limbs that are moving. And that's my choice to do so. A lot of people don't choose to do that. I'm not saying whether you're right or you're wrong, but I'm just bringing something to the forefront to maybe allow you to think about saying thank you to God. We know for a fact that our heart is still beating while we're sleeping, but somehow we give credit to the alarm clock for waking us up. It wasn't. It was God. Your higher power, whatever you like to call them, that's on you. I'm not here to judge. Remember, we talked this morning about judgment, but I'm just speaking on my personal experience and preference and who brought me through and whom I serve. So it's only right for me to give Him thanks for what He's done for me. No, I'm not a millionaire. No, I'm not this, but I have good health. I have a great family. Yeah, aches and pains come with the territory, but I'm still thankful for that, because honestly, I could be feeling nothing at all. So I'm thankful to my Lord for what He's done for me, but I'm also thankful to viewers like yourselves who's watching this. I thank you for taking the time out to watch this. Thanking somebody is to show your appreciation for what they've done for you. And I couldn't do this podcast without God and then without you viewers. So I really do appreciate you in so many ways. You just never know. We have to be thankful for good things, which is an easy thing to do. Oh, everything's going good. Yeah, it's easy to say thank you. It's easy to be appreciative of everything going on. But what about when things start going crazy in your life? That's when being thankful really comes in. And you have a choice. Remember, the name of the podcast is a choice. You have the choice to be thankful in the midst of trouble and all of that, knowing that you're going to get through it one day, or you could be bitter and make the experience even worse. I found out that even when I'm going through things and I'm still thankful for it, it gives me a sense of peace even in the middle of the storm. It took me years and years and years to get there now. This wasn't something that just happened. But you have a choice. You have a choice to when somebody does something nice for you, to show them that you appreciate them by simply saying thank you. Some people go out and get all these gifts and try to do this and that and to make themselves look big. But sometimes all people really want is a thank you. A thank you also acknowledges that you appreciate a person. Hold a door open for them at the store. Thank you very much. My kids, they've gotten to the point where, especially my older one, that I don't even say nothing. He may see an elderly person struggling with their groceries or something, and he'll walk over there and help them out with their groceries. Sometimes they give him money, and I've seen him actually say, no, it's okay, I just did it to help you out. And they'll say, thank you, young man. And he got the biggest smile on his face in the world, compared to, I saw him one day get $5 and nobody said thank you to him. Just gave him the $5, like, here you go on about your business. And he looked at me and I said, what's wrong? I was like, Dad, they didn't even say thank you. So thank you is an important thing, not just to grown people, but to also to kids. They understand it. Now, also being thankful. Imagine that somebody gave you the greatest gift in the world, and the only thing they asked in return for was for you to be thankful. Well, you've received that already, because if you're on here watching this podcast, think about it. You have one, eyes that are looking at the screen. You have ears that hear. You have a brain that's constantly firing off electrons and neutrons and thoughts. I'm not going to get too far into that. I'm not that smart to understand how the brain works completely, but I know that it's not man that causes it to work. It is God. So I'm not telling you what to do, but you have a choice to be thankful to him, or you have a choice not to. You know, in the end, it's going to be too late to say thank you. So while you still have the chance now, be thankful. Be thankful for everything that you have. Even if you don't have a 7-course meal every night to eat, but you got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, be thankful. Because some people will wish they would have what you have. The things that we take for granted and complain about sometimes, somebody else would gladly be able to trade places with you. So let's not take things for granted as much as we do in this world, especially this country. I mean, I love the freedoms, some of them that we have here, but there's a lot wrong, because I see restaurants constantly throwing food out like it's nothing, and you have people that's starving that would love to have food like that. But, you know, it is what it is. What can I say? I'm not in a position right now to help change things like that, but it just shows that we have disregard for a lot of stuff and don't honestly take the time to sit down and think about some of the things we need to be grateful for. I'm grateful for my children. I'm so thankful that every day they wake up and I wake up and I get to see them. I'm thankful that they're not caught up in the streets doing nothing crazy like I was at their age. They're actually great kids. The kids at my church that I go to, I'm so happy to see them flourishing. Kids in my neighborhood, I see some of them and I'm thankful for them, because they could be somewhere doing something else. And I'm thankful that a lot of people are starting to wake up in ways in which they really are starting to acknowledge God. That's all he wants, is a little bit of acknowledgement, some thank yous, some I appreciate you, some I love you. You don't have to see somebody physically do something for you to be thankful. And if that's the case, excuse me, my allergies acting up, sorry about that. But if that's the case, then if somebody wires you money just out of the blue, you're thankful for that. But if somebody gives you breath in your body, you really have to think about the choice. But it's all up to you. I'm just bringing options to tell you that there is a choice. If you're tired of going through the same thing, try Jesus. Try him. What do you have to lose? I've seen him do some miraculous things, not only in others' lives and my lives, and especially when you're thankful, the abundance of things that start falling into your life, into your lap. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about other things. Peace of mind, sanity. I'm talking about, you don't understand how this bill gonna get paid and it just happens. That all comes from a part of being thankful. Thankful to your parents, even if you don't have a relationship with them, but you're here. So that's something to be thankful for. Be thankful just for life in general, and no matter what may come your way. Remember, you have a choice to either be kind, be mean, love God, or not. But me, I'm going to choose to always be thankful. Because being thankful doesn't cost a thing. It only costs you showing your appreciation and making the right choice and showing that person. We want to thank God for the time that we have. God bless you. See you all soon. Be thankful.